Hello, and welcome to your weekly juice. Tips and advice on how to boost your confidence, conquer self-doubt, and keep you pumped all week. I'm Louisa Jewell, author of Wire Your Brain for Confidence, The Science of Conquering Self-Doubt, which will hit the bookstores on September 21st, 2017. I can't wait. Now, I reached out to some of you to ask, what do you have self-doubt about? And this is what Diane had to say. Even though I'm feeling better about my breakup, I have some doubt that I will ever find another person like my ex. Yeah, sure, I might find someone and I can be happy, but for some reason, I doubt that I'll find that awesome total package. Also, I have a stupid feeling that my family might not love the next guy like they loved my ex. Well, Diane, let me tell you, this is very near and dear to my heart. When my husband left me after 19 years of marriage, there were days when I was so consumed with grief I could barely breathe. You see, I didn't want him to leave. A divorce was the absolute last thing I ever wanted in my life. In fact, I never in a million years saw myself as a divorced person. And to make things worse, I still loved him very much. My ex was my greatest love. He was my soulmate. And for the longest time, I not only believed, but I knew that there was no way I would find that again, that physical attraction, the way he made me laugh, our intellectual connection. It was all there. He was the whole package. So Diane, I get it. I totally get it. But here's the problem when you have this belief. You will never find your next soulmate if you believe they don't exist. You see, beliefs have a way of becoming self-fulfilling prophecies. Your brain will always find what you believe is true. We call this the confirmation bias, which is the tendency for us to search for, interpret, and recall information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs about something. I do this exercise in my workshops where I ask people to count as many red things in the room that they can find in 10 seconds. When they're done, I ask them, how many green things did you see? And they say, I didn't see any green things. You asked me to look for red things. You see, when I ask people to focus on finding red, they don't even see the green things. It's like they don't exist. So even though the green things were there, they couldn't see them because they chose to focus only on finding red things. The same is true for soulmate beliefs. If you enter a room full of good-looking people and you believe that you will never find your soulmate, you will not see your soulmate even if they are staring you right in the face. Your energy and your resulting behaviors will all align with this belief, and you will not engage with people because, well, what is the point? Your soulmate is not in the room. Diane, if you want to find a partner that is the whole package just like your ex, you have to believe that he exists. You see, when you walk around with the belief that he will never show up, it's like you're a taxi driver driving around with your taxi light off. No one is going to flag you down because you give off the energy that you're not available. When you change your belief that he's in the room, your energy shifts, and it's like turning that taxi light on. Now people are going to start flagging you down. I always say that if you want to find your soulmate, you have to be driving around with your taxi light on. But it's not easy just to start believing this, is it? So here's a technique that I hope helps. I want you to take inventory of all the things about your ex that you loved. Or for those of you who are listening who are looking for a soulmate, write down everything you're looking for in a soulmate. Is she pretty? Is he handsome? Are they funny, loving, a good cook, athletic? Or do they love zombie movies just like you? Make a list. When you're out, I want you to look for these qualities in the people you meet. For example, the next time you're at a networking event or out with friends and you meet someone, see if you can identify even just one of these qualities in that person. For example, my ex was very funny. So when I meet a man and he's very funny, I think to myself, thank you, universe. You have shown me that there are other men out there who have a sense of humor just like my ex. Other times, I find a man that is funny and intellectually stimulating, two very important things for me, and I think, thank you, universe, you're getting closer. So, what this does is this starts to gather the evidence I need to contradict my original belief that I will never find my soulmate. And slowly, I start to believe that the opposite is true. I find with this one, fake it till you make it can work. I say to myself, my soulmate is here and I will find him at exactly the right time. And then I focus on being happy in my life. I don't need a partner to make me happy. In fact, I don't need anything to make me happy. I can choose to be happy. My life is perfect just the way it is, partner or not. Don't live your life saying, oh, I'll be happy when I find my soulmate, or I'll be happy when ... fill in the blank. Decide that you will be happy now, soulmate or not. You will soon find that when you're just being your happy self, the perfect person will come along, and I'm sure your family will love that person too. Well, I hope this tip was helpful. And if it was, please share this podcast with your friends. And for more tips on how you can boost your confidence, visit louisajewel.com and sign up for my newsletter. Or you can purchase my new book, Wire Your Brain for Confidence, The Science of Conquering Self-Doubt, on Amazon. I'll be back next week with your weekly juice. In the meantime, always believe in yourself and stay pumped. Now go kick some butt. All right, we'll see you next time.